This is what I got going on right now, guys. There's Delilah, right there. Right? You can say hi? Huh? You helped me build this printer? Huh? I had to turn the fan on and we're all sweating. And I'm on puppy duty, so we got this little guy here. Hey, Dipper man. Dipper, say hi. He's like, man, what y'all want? Huh? What y'all want? He's like, 3D printers are dumb. I just want to go to sleep. Huh, Delilah? Hey, what is going on, guys? Daniel from ModBot here, and we're going to do something different in this video. We're going to be unboxing the Tevo Tarantula 3D printer, but we're going to actually be unboxing it live. Normally, lately at least, I've been unboxing the printer and doing a voiceover, but I got the house to myself right now with the exception of 3 dogs that are all piled up in my room. So I can talk loud, I can point at stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like the unboxing video where it's just literally me live unboxing it. Audio probably won't be as good because I'm not using my actual like desktop mic. I'm using my built-in mic, but let's give it a go. Also, let me know in the comments down below whether you guys want me to do a live build of this like I did for quite a few printers, or if you want me to just do a build like I've been doing, which is basically like a 20-minute power through of me building the printer. I kind of record a little bit of each step and then put it all in one video. Let me know, because I haven't done a live stream in a while, so if you guys would rather me do a live stream so you can come hang out, check it out, ask questions and all that good stuff, we'll do that. So let's get into it. Again, this is the Tevo Tarantula, which is by no means a new printer. I think they've made some upgrades to it. I'm not too positive, but I did see some stuff that's like new 2017 Tevo Tarantula, so I'm not sure if that's just advertising lingo, like for marketing, or whether that means that they actually upgraded some stuff on it. But I got it in, and if you do want to find out more on this printer, or pick one up for yourself, I'll place links in the description like I always do, along with the coupon code, so you'll get that as well. So get this damn box open. I don't really know much about the Tevo Tarantula, to be honest with you. I've had a crazy amount of people over the last year or so ask me about it, and I always tell them I really don't know because I haven't had my hands on it. I've heard both good things and bad things from people, so this will be, again, my own experience with it. We'll see how it goes. So inside here we have got a little printed out paper with Chinese words and English words, but it looks like a parts list with it's got pictures of everything, so we'll hold on to this. A smart move would be to check everything from the get-go, but knowing me, I'll probably just build it and pray that everything is in this box. So looks like we've got a box in a box. Let's see. Alright, so here is the box that was within the box, and I have seen a little bit of an unboxing of a Tarantula before, so I kind of knew this, but they did a really good job with their branding. Most kit printers, if not all the ones I've had before, they don't really have their own cool branding box. They're just kind of coming in a generic cardboard box, but Tarantula's looks pretty wicked cool with like the whole little circuit. Looks kind of like a circuit board right there. But I will say that the little seal right here that says open is already opened on mine, so I don't know whether that happened during shipping, or whether it was tampered with, or whether it's a return. I have no idea. Hopefully it doesn't mean we're missing anything, but that was definitely slit. Let's go ahead and peel this back. I mean, the presentation on this is really nice. I mean, opening it up, for anyone that's had a 3D printer kit, I'm sure you can vouch that this looks very nice presentation wise. We've got a little, look at this, little in a plastic pamphlet. It's our assembly manual. And it's funny because I just talked about how these printers don't usually come with assembly manuals, and of course the Tevo Tarantula, it comes with this like gorgeous looking assembly manual. Oops, I just threw some stuff. We got after sales card. What's this got? Replacement parts, replace. There's a 12 months missing defective parts within 7 days from delivery. They'll replace, yada yada yada, carry your lost miss. Okay, so this is like warranty stuff, so hold on to that. I've had mine sitting in the corner of my room for probably a month or so now, so it's not gonna do me any good if it's missing parts because it says there's 7 days. But we've got our manual. It's got a table of contents. It looks really, really nice. The pictures are looking like computer generated versus actual pictures, which I normally like pictures better, but they don't look too bad. But it's too early for me to gauge it. I won't know until I actually build it whether this manual is any good. but it looks good. It definitely looks really good. So very cool. That's, again, awesome. I really like that. It's nice being able to build a 3D printer and just look at paper. I don't know if it's just a me thing or if other people can kind of vouch for that or agree with me on that, but it's nice looking at a paper, like an actual guide. Like when you buy something from the store, most of the time it comes with a paper pamphlet. I know everything's getting digital and we're getting less and less paper, but sometimes, damn it, I want some paper. So it's got a little thank you paper. Thank you for your order. It's our pleasure to do business with you, yada yada yada. Feel free to leave us 5 stars, yada yada, and we'll refund $5 on compensation. So that's cool, I guess. And then it looks like this is another checklist, so there's 2 checklists. Maybe the other checklist was actually for them to check it off or something like that, you know, when they pack it. I don't know. And then we've got a little business card that's got a bunch of QR codes for the installation video, Facebook group, another Facebook group, installation video, Facebook group. So that's pretty cool. That's, I mean, any extra help is nice, so can't complain about that. Alright, so let's see if I can peel this bag so it stops. I don't really want to bend the box. It's a nice box. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Alright, so we've got this, which I imagine is going to go under the bed probably. It looks like a pretty standard Prusa i3 style unit, similar to, I mean, like the Net A8 or the Volgatech 2020. So I mean, it's gonna be, you know, I'm sure the build's gonna be relatively similar. And we've got 2 spools of plastic, which is pretty cool. We've got a purple spool. Is it PLA? Yeah, PLA, and a white spool. So that's cool. That's nice of them. I just talked about this too with the last one, the Anycubic console, that they gave you a 1 kilogram spool of plastic, which these are not 1 kilograms. These are probably, how much is it? 20 or 0.25 of a kilogram. So they give you half a kilogram. So this is still a very generous amount of plastic. Hell, most of the time when you buy a 3D printer kit, they give you like enough plastic in a little bag to do a tiny little cube, maybe. So it's definitely not something that they have to do, but it's appreciated. So let's see, on the top here we've got a plug that if I had to put money on it, I'd say this is probably going to the hotbed or heat bed, if there is a heat bed, which I think there is. It definitely looks like it's a heat bed. I believe that potentially heat bed, and then maybe these yellow cables are for the thermistor for the bed. I'm not even sure if it has a hotbed actually, so we'll see, but I think that's what it's for. These are looking like cables for the stepper motors. This is a power cable, but it's not going to work for me because I do not have a European plug, so I'll have to wire that up differently, unless they gave me an adapter, which I doubt. We got some cable, which is going to be used, I would imagine, for power, probably from the power supply to the 3D printer. Or from the power supply, yeah, to the main board of the 3D printer. We've got our end stops. We've got, what are these ribbon cables? Are they for the end stops? It's interesting. They're like ribbon cables. I've never really seen that. It looks like it's all end stop stuff, but I haven't really seen that ever used for end stops, but we'll see. Alright, then it totally does have a heated bed. Cool. Then we got our USB cable, just standard 3D printer one. This thing is crazy tiny. You're going to definitely want a bigger one unless you're using a laptop. Even if you're using a laptop, you might want a bigger one. This is a really small cable. Then we've got some tubing for our extruder. I didn't even realize there was a Bowden setup. I looked at this printer a decent amount, and it's kind of surprising me how much I don't know about this 3D printer. But I wasn't really expecting to do a video on it. GearBest contacted me and asked me if I wanted to, and I couldn't turn it down, especially with how many people have asked me about this printer. I really want to be able to give my own input on it. So this is the build platform, which I will say, this is the exact same type of material surface as the Delta, the Cossel words right now, that I just built. I can't think of what it's called right now. The Anycubic console. And so the material will stick very well to this. I can already feel it. It's kind of like a build tack material, which is awesome. So you don't have to use tape or anything like that. It does have a heated bed. It looks like it's got aluminum underneath it. So you could probably use, I would imagine, a sensor, and it'd probably be able to sense the aluminum. Maybe. I'm not sure if it would be able to sense it through this cover on top. And one thing I will say, I've never seen this before. This is kind of neat. They have an insulation on the bottom of the bed. It's like a sticky foam, which I would imagine is in order to help the heat bed heat up quicker and hold temperature. So that's really cool. I did something similar. I made a video on it actually with my Volgatech 2020. I used like thin cork board to insulate it, and it did actually have a positive effect on the time it took to heat up. So yeah, that's neat. I've actually never seen that done on a 3D printer kit, so that's something new. So it's, I don't know, it's getting a little bit more uncommon for me to see things that surprise me, just because the amount of printers that I've built now, I've kind of seen a lot of it, but that's new. That's something that I do like. So we've got our very generic power supply, which at least it's a generic power supply, so that means, oh fuck, my nail. So that means that I will be able to, wow, it's a fat power supply. This is actually, this definitely taller than the ones I usually work with. Input, output, does it say much about it? I'm not sure what it's rated at. But yeah, it's definitely bigger than the normal ones, so I'll just have to wire it up to a USA plug since they sent me a European one. Not a big deal. I probably have extra ones laying around. I don't know if there's like an order should be taking things out. Alright, we got some acrylic spots, or acrylic parts, which these are definitely where you can see stepper motors are going to be attached to these. Down below, we've got some hardware. This is awesome. Tevo's definitely killing it in terms of labeling and things like that. Like, look at that. Massive B3. So I can guarantee you that if you go in the booklet, if I can find it real quick here. Let's see how things are labeled. Like, look at that. Bag B4. So, like, things are all labeled for what you'll need for each, hopefully you can see that, yeah, bag A7, bag 6, or B6 too. So, that's really cool. That'll save you some time and frustration. So, again, that's a huge deal when you're building anything you can do, anything companies can do to make it a little easier on us when we're building a 3D printer. It's always nice, because it takes time and it's frustrating as is, so things like that are great. So, another acrylic part, no idea what it's for. Got some more hardware with some bearings, which is what's going to move it up and down the axis. Seems like we've been using a lot more of these style bearings, which I would imagine maybe there's some benefits using these over the LM8U style bearings. One, I'd say they're probably a bit quieter because you don't hear the balls from the bearing going up against the smooth rods, and I don't know if there's any other benefit really, but I mean, I've been seeing them more and more often now in kits, so they seem to be kind of becoming a standard. And here we've got our extruder set up. We've got the handle, the spring, the attachment for the tubing, the Bowden tubing. Down below we've got some plastic parts. These are injection molded. They feel pretty, this feels pretty flimsy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty sure I could break this pretty easily with my hand if I wanted to. This is aluminum. This is very solid. This is what I would imagine is going to attach. Look, I've used this part a bunch of times actually before, but this is what's going to attach the stepper motor to the frame. So it's probably for our, it should be for the Z-axis, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, then we've got a 1 gigabyte SD card. Cool, it's probably got more instructions, details, test print file, all that good stuff. Got some brackets, like corner triangle brackets to put the frame together. We've got our extruder, which is a, looks like all aluminum, I mean hot end, which is, looks like it's all aluminum. Looks like maybe a custom, I've never really seen this particular hot end, so maybe it's a custom one that they make, but it's got the attachment for the Bowden setup. It's got the heat sink right here, all completely built in. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this prints. Because this is, I mean, like the console that I just built used a E3D clone, because I mean, those are proven to work. I'm sure that Tevo wouldn't, you know, send something that doesn't work, especially with how long this printer's been out, but we'll see how it works. Although I will say though, my Folgertech 2020 is still using the default extruder it came with, or hot end that it came with, probably a year and a half ago, and I've been printing with this thing for probably thousands of hours, and that thing works beautifully, as good as any E3D. So, and it's just like some generic hot end. We've got some tools here. We got like a little mini wrench, a little mini flathead, some Allen keys, all the standard ones, like for the M3, M4, probably like M2. We've got a little tiny baby fan, which is probably going to mount onto, I would imagine, yeah, I see there's holes for it, so this is going to mount onto the hot end to make sure that your plastic doesn't melt as it's passing through it. That'll cause all sorts of jamming issues. We've got these guys, which are basically, I don't know what they're called, but they're used to connect the 2020 aluminum extrusions together. I used those for my, again, Folgertech 2020. We've got some more acrylic. We've got some tubing, which I've never used this tubing before, but this will look really nice if we can get the majority of our cables in here for cable management. Yeah, this is really nice actually, this tubing. That'll be cool. We've got a big old bag of parts, more bearings, more of these wheels. We got some risers, some big old screws. We've got, looks like a part that's going to go like an idler pulley, which is going to go onto the stepper motor. This bag has got, this is, okay, so this is the extruder actually mechanism. So this is neat. I don't know, let's take a closer look at this real quick. I did see a little bit of this on a video. I don't know anything about it, but it's a really cool looking, it's got a spring right there. You guys can see it, let me focus in. It's got a spring like that, and then it's got a big old gear, which is, I'm sure, gonna spin. It looks like it's there. Yeah, so it turns out way to extrude. It looks like it's got their branding on it, so I don't know if this is something they created, but it's neat looking. It is plastic though, so I mean, not that plastic's not strong. If there's one thing I've learned from 3D printing all these years now is plastic is incredibly strong. Do not underestimate it. But I don't know, there's certain things that I'm like, maybe it should be aluminum, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. It's the Tevo Titan extruder, so yeah. Cool. There's some it's got an instruction booklet just for itself, so cool. That's neat. That's, again, something that's different than the usual. So does it mean it's better? No. But I like different. It's fun to try out you know, the different setups, and it's nice to see that all these machines aren't just exact clones of each other, you know, they're kind of trying to do their own things. And more acrylic, more acrylic, more acrylic. Let's just take out all the acrylic. More acrylic, more acrylic. Really not that much acrylic. A lot less than the Annette. A8 at least. We've got our belt. We have got some T-nuts, and no, I don't know what these are called, but basically this is going to attach from the stepper motor. It goes in one end, and then the threaded rod or lead screws are going to go in that end, and this is what's going to raise and lower our Z-axes. So there should be another one probably. Yeah, this is the nut for the lead screws. So there's lead screws, which is cool. That's, again, another thing becoming a standard, which before that was like a luxury kind of upgrade. More wheels, more screws, more washers. I think there's three of these bags that are the exact same stuff. Another B2. This looks like it's gonna be with the belt wraps around potentially. I don't know, maybe. Next we have got stepper motors. Looks like 4 of them. Are they all the same size? They might be. Yeah, they are. Wait, are they? Yeah. That's weird, yeah. Sometimes they do a bigger one for the extruder, just because it's got, usually needs a little more torque, but not always. So So they chose not to do that. I'm running out of room. Let's see if I can stick some stuff on this side. Okay, so what else did we got? We've got really neat looking acrylic. I think maybe the main board mounts to this, and then it's got like a fan slot. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Another piece of acrylic. Yeah, maybe I'm right. Fan and standoffs. I think I am so right. I think I nailed it. Pretty sure that's exactly what that's for. Then we have got our main board, which I believe is like a Ramps Arduino combo. Jesus, definitely looks like it's already been opened. I mean, unless, I don't know. Okay, so that's a little interesting. The stepper motor drivers are actually built in. There's 5 of them. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can adjust the potentiometers right there. So that's kind of cool. But also it kind of sucks because if for some reason one of the drivers burns out, you have to replace the whole board instead of just the driver. Although to this day that's never happened, so I'm not too concerned with it. But it's always a possibility. Let me get this back in the bag. So that's that. I'm not really going to give you guys a closer look. It doesn't look like anything special. It's pretty standard, like Ramps Arduino, I believe, combo setup. We got some more acrylic. We've got some more acrylic. Some more acrylic. Okay, now there's kind of a lot of acrylic. More acrylic. More acrylic. The worst thing about the acrylic is peeling it. Taking off all of the covers on them. More wheels. We've got so many wheels. So again, lots of the same looking stuff, but again, this is what's going to move the bed back and forth. It's going to help move Z up and down and X left and right. So, and it does come with a screen, LCD screen, which is nice. So that way you do untethered printing. I'll probably hook up a Raspberry Pi to it, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just use this one with the SD card. But yeah, it's got an SD card slot, so you can use that 1 GB SD card to load up a ton of files. That's, in reality, you might not even ever need more than 1 gig. It should be able to hold quite a lot of STLs, or G codes. I'm sorry. We've got our ribbon cable, which is for the LCD screen. More standoffs. Come on, another panel. This stuff might it actually, I'm starting to think that there's a box we're going to be building for the electronics to go inside. Kind of looks like it. Another tiny little baggie with basically just small screws and some T-nuts. I think this might be the same bag. Pretty similar. T-nuts and small screws. Then we've got some aluminum extrusions. Wow, these are like 2020 aluminum extrusions, but they're not. They're like, so that's 2020 normally. It's like a 2040 aluminum extrusion. Sorry, so you couldn't really see that. I've never seen that before. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it's still, I have not seen that before. And we got probably have 6 of these guys. Oh wow, these are more of them. These are kind of cool. Well, the camera cut out. I guess maybe 20 minutes is the max recording that you can do, which, I mean, makes sense. I've never recorded that long on this thing, but my desk that was cleared is now no longer clear. There's crap all over it. So this is looking like it's going to be a pretty fun build. I'm actually excited to do it, and hopefully you guys are too. I know, again, I've had a lot of questions about the Tevo Tarantula, so it'll be fun. I don't like giving input on things I have no idea and haven't tested out myself, so it'll be nice to be able to do that for you guys. Again, just let me know in the comments down below whether you do want a live stream build to kind of come hang out and ask questions, or just chill, or if you want me to just kind of upload a 20-minute compilation of, you know, me building it. So anyways, don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.